Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to English 101. Let's get right to it. So the home page for our class looks like this. Our theme this semester is American identity. So all of the assignments will be geared toward how we understand ourselves and our connection to American culture this semester. And I think you'll enjoy what's in store. So when you go to the syllabus, which I recommend you look at right away before you just start jumping into assignments, look at the course description, look at the alternative to this course. If it looks like it's going to be a little bit too fast paced, you can always enroll in English 100, which is an easier, slower version of English 101 in many ways. And then those shorter writing and reading assignments can get you ready to come back in the spring or in the summer. The book you'll need is There. This is a novel by Tommy Orange, and it deals with contemporary Native American culture, contemporary Indian culture, as Tommy Orange prefers, and it features several chapters. We will not be able to read the entire book, but we will read and write about several chapters. So make sure that you're either using the library to get that book free. You can download it for about $10 on Google or Apple Play. And the Libby app is also a free version that the library uses electronically if you want to borrow it with your library card electronically. The grading system is here. Attendance is based on you turning in your assignments. So if I notice that you missed 3 assignments in a row, those assignments will be graded 0 and you will have to be excluded from the roster because we have to make sure that our academic roster is consistent with what students are doing in the online environment. So make sure that you're not getting dropped because you may compromise your financial aid. You can take a look at this page at your leisure. Let's move on to modules where all of the information you'll need to succeed is contained. Notice that resources here starts with how to format an essay. If you are not sure, you really want to look at this short video because if you're presenting your work in ways that is not clear, it can affect your grade negatively. This is a short video on plagiarism, understanding the importance of writing your own work, representing yourself fully and truthfully. And then as we move through the semester or through the 5 weeks, you'll be getting heavier and heavier into in-text citations. So make sure you look at that. And I'll always make comments on your progress. And we can always meet for office hours on Zoom. I'm recording this on Zoom right now. Usually every Friday is my preferred day, but if you have a different day that's easier, let me know and we can talk about your progress or if you need help with a particular aspect of the course. If you just have a quick question, you can email me through the blue inbox right here on the menu bar, or even Pronto is faster because it comes to my mobile phone. But I would only use that for quick, simple questions. Like Ms. Shakir, the reading is not posting. It doesn't show up, and then I can quickly fix that for you. So these are student services here: tutoring, Umoja, Puente, veteran services. This is a really cool list I put together of reading, extra reading, and films that might be interesting for students, particularly for African American culture. And those students who are in the culturally responsive programs. Tutoring is actually linked in the previous student services box, but this gives you the list of tutors in case you do need lengthier support or support on a day that I'm not familiar. Okay, so we want to wrap this video up. Let's take a look at the assignments that are due this week. You will always see 1 week's assignments in advance instead of the whole 5 weeks. In this case, you have 6 assignments this week. Don't panic. Half of them are very simple and will take you just a few minutes. On Wednesday, you do have a longer personal identity essay, which is why it's important to understand format. But this doesn't require sources or a right or wrong answer. You're going to talk about yourself. So once you open the link, you'll see extra help on what to say or how to respond to the question. But the very short assignments this week, the grammar assessment and your introduction to each other as classmates is right here. So 10 points for that. And normally I can use my Grammarly app, which is linked. You see this little green dot? So I'll just say use the Grammarly, and it's free, Grammarly app to support sentence structure. This catches all kinds of intrusions. Funny though, I made a mistake and for some reason it didn't. Okay, let's see if it fixes it. It's red, and there. So it capitalized that, but basically misspelled words. I'll even post that. Misspelled words and verb tense issues or repetitive word, if you use the same word a couple of times and you don't realize it, it'll catch it and say, hey, delete this. So I find that very helpful. In the meantime, just enjoy the first few simple assignments before we jump into the more rigorous material, but always reach out to me through those mechanisms if you need extra support, okay? Good luck, everybody. Until you see us, until you